Hi, I'm Kat, marketer turned brand storyteller.
And I'm Candice, educator turned entrepreneur.
And you're listening to
Not Nice, Clever.
As CEOs and leaders, it's your job to always have the answers, but sometimes you need a little help. Leverage, if you will. We get it. This is the place for you.
So wherever you're listening, 5:30 a.m. club at the gym, on your way to your next meeting, or putting out today's fire, let's get into it. In today's mini episode of Not Nice Clever, we're talking about how to toot your own horn as an introvert. And we know that your mom probably told you not to, but here we're giving you full permission to toot your own horn. And as you build your personal brand, the ability to toot your own horn will allow you to grow more quickly, connect with people you actually want to work with, and keep you booked and busy. So that's what we're talking about today.
Yes. And so if you aren't already fired up by how Candice just kicked off this mini episode, I don't even know what to say. But where we'll start is really something as innocuous as learning to accept compliments. Like, I'm going to get a little real here with the Clever crew because this is the year of the introverted leader and I'm an introvert. Candice, you're an introvert. And growing up, it was very hard for me to accept compliments because I saw other role models around me not accepting compliments or trying to give the credit or the praise to somebody else. And that was what I learned to be normal. And I have gotten a lot better in just purely accepting compliments because when you can accept the praise from somebody else, it becomes a lot easier to turn that praise around and share it in front of other people saying, hey, I actually did help this person get from point A to point C. Isn't that so cool? And we have so much programming around being like embarrassed or weird or braggadocious or annoying or not nice of like wanting to toot your own horn. But honestly, if the proof is in the pudding, toot your horn till the cows come home. There was a lot of analogies there just now. I know. We might need to reel that one back. Candice?
If you are actually helping other humans, you're helping your clients, you're helping your team to grow and accomplish something, then sharing that is going to build your credibility. And you have to do that because at Not Nice Clever, we're all about leverage. And if you can share stories of the things that you've helped other people accomplish, that helps your audience to understand your expertise.
Mm-hmm.
And so something as simple as if someone sends you a DM or a text message saying, hey, thank you so much, Kat. Like, your help on this project was incredible. We're so lucky to have you. If you just take that screenshot and reshare it to your Instagram story and say, oh my gosh, it was amazing to help this client. They feel good about their copy now, or whatever it is you help them with. And you just share that. Someone else is like, ooh, I need that. And that person thinks Kat was really helpful. And like now they feel better about reaching out to you, right? And so it's something as simple as sharing what you're already doing, sharing what people are already saying about you, and letting your audience know that. But I know it feels weird in the beginning, but I think once you do it and you realize how people respond, you'll be inspired to do it again.
Mm-hmm. There's absolutely nothing wrong with you taking up space and standing up and raising your hand and saying, yeah, I actually am capable of solving that problem. Here's evidence of me solving that problem with several people and their reactions and praise and gratitude for me helping them. There is absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. You're not breaking any rules. You're not being annoying. You're not in the way. Like any of those tapes that you have played in your head, just because we are maybe not wired to be extroverts who are constantly like sharing and promoting and megaphoning everything that's going on. That doesn't mean that we can't also do it in our own way and start wherever it feels most approachable to us and then building from there. But the point is to start. As simple as something as resharing your Instagram story or including a testimonial in a piece of social content or include it in an email newsletter, wherever it is, don't keep it hidden. Don't hide,
Yeah. I think we often worry that people are going to see us as being braggy, and you don't want to appear that way. But if you actually have the solution to someone's problem, then it's your responsibility to share that with people so they know how to reach out to you and contact you and connect. And as entrepreneurs, that is definitely a skill that you're going to need to hone. And it's unavoidable in this situation. And maybe if you can think about it as a skill that you're growing to be a better business owner instead of connecting it to you as a human being and what it means about you as a human being, maybe that will help you. Hey, this is just another skill that great entrepreneurs possess that I need to hone.
Yeah, it's a form of marketing. And if you want your business to thrive, you need to market your business. You don't have to market it, but if you want it to thrive, marketing will definitely be very useful. And I love that you called out, like, if somebody's, you have the solution to a problem and you know that there are people out there that are struggling, it's actually, you're worried about being seen as braggy. What about being seen as like selfish and not helping those people, like not wanting to be like, hey, Candice, I see that you're actually struggling with that. I have a service that can solve this problem for you. If you're interested, here's a few testimonials of clients who've also engaged in this service. Like, and here's my link so you can book a call if you would like. There's literally nothing like that. Leave it up to the other person to decide whether or not they want that help, but make the ask, toot your horn, like showcase what it is that you can actually do.
And if you're making an ask, let's say you're sending a DM or an email or something like that with essentially some type of pitch, it's okay to share what you've done before. Like we've definitely done this where we've asked someone to be a guest on our podcast and we say something like, hey, we'd love for you to be a guest on our podcast. We like X, Y, and Z about you. And this is our audience. We think you'd be the perfect fit. And check out Chelsea Peitz's episode here, right? Like we'll share our coolest, most fun people that we have already worked with and say, hey, check out Chelsea, check out Chris Doe, check out Giselle Ugardi, check out Ryan Serhant. We will share an episode of someone who we know is going to be like powerful in their mind. And they're going to say, oh shit, I want to be on a podcast. I want to be in that company. Right. And so we don't feel bad about that. That's business begets business, right?
Yes.
So we are just going to keep showcasing that.
We want you to stop apologizing for wanting to do the things that you want to do, that you feel called to do. Your calling is your calling. That shit's not going to change. If it changes, cool, but like don't apologize for it and pursue it. Whose permission are you waiting for? Candice already gave y'all permission. So like toot those horns.
Another thing that I wasn't always good at, but I'm being more intentional about it now, is every time I'm featured anywhere, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it in my Instagram story. I'm going to talk about it in my newsletter. If someone asks me to be on a panel, if someone asks me to speak at their webinar, if someone asks me to do anything to, be on their stage, I'm going to talk about it before. I'm going to talk about it during. I'm going to talk about it after. And I'm going to use that over and over again so people can continuously see me as the person who speaks on stages about branding and marketing, the person who creates content about branding and marketing, the person who hosts webinars and leads webinars. But I could very easily just do all of this stuff and never share it on my Instagram, never share it in my emails, and only the people in that audience would be able to see it. But I'm not going to do that because that is not leveraging that opportunity. And so instead of just the 200 people that happen to be in that room, thousands of people will see me online doing it. And some of those people are going to share it. And then their thousands of people are going to see it. And that's how you create waves. And as an introvert, this is like your biggest tool and opportunity because yes, maybe I was on a panel for 10 minutes in a room of 200 people, but thousands and thousands of people saw it online.
Listening to you talk just now, I'm wondering if people are listening and thinking, oh my God, okay, you almost convinced me to toot my own horn, but then you told me thousands of people are going to see me, and then I'm remembering and recalling like
no, that is the power.
I know.
That is the power.
Okay, good. Okay. Like the fear of being seen, y'all, like maybe we need to do a full episode on this.
That made me think someone's listening and be like, okay, Candice, no one's inviting me to talk in front of 200 people. Okay, that's fine. I don't care if you were on a panel at your brokerage and there was only other agents in that audience and there was 30 of them and there was 10 of them. I literally don't care how many people are in that audience. I still care that you are sharing. Even if your broker just asked you, hey, can you lead a 10-minute part of this meeting? You're going to say, oh my gosh, tomorrow I'm leading a meeting. I'm talking about XYZ. I'm really excited about it. Then you're going to show me a picture of you standing there leading a meeting. And then after you're going to say, hey, so this is the key takeaway from what I shared today. And now you have created content. So the 10 people in that room saw you, but also hundreds online. Okay. Like we are just continuously amplifying everything that we're doing because as an introvert, that is so key to our success.
Absolutely. So take your shot, y'all. More people will see you, but honestly, you've chosen this crazy entrepreneurial path anyway. So leverage the way that
But
you can.
your energy won't drain.
Yeah. Through leverage, people. Please
Toot your own horn.
Please refer to the prior episode of Mastering the Art of Leverage because it is very sexy and more true now than it ever was before.
You're welcome. Thanks for joining us on Not Nice, Clever.
Remember to follow Not Nice, Clever wherever you listen to audio.
And if you haven't already, drop that 5-star review.
Share your takeaways. Tell us your story. We love to hear it.
Signing off, your not so nice, but oh so clever besties that mean business.
See you soon.